Hello everybody, happy Friday. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in for Parsha and wine pairing. Don't forget to use the code Parsha7 for Parsha wine, 7% off on all our wines featured in Parsha pairing here at Kosherwine.com.
That's right, and don't forget we have the case. We put together a case with all the wines that we're going to be featuring throughout the Sefer Bereshis, throughout the book of Genesis. All those wines are already pre-selected in a mixed case, the mixed case for Parsha Bereshit, Parsha wine mixed case. It's 10% off, but as Jared mentioned, you can use the code Parsha7 and get an additional 7% off. Also, as we mentioned last week, there's an opportunity to get a case for free. All you have to do is comment, share, like, do a bunch of social stuff on social, and you'll be entered into the raffle. And after 3 weeks, we're ready 1 weekend, so 2 more weeks. After that, we'll be drawing a winner, and someone's going to be the lucky winner of 1 free case of the Parsha wine pairing mixed case for Parsha for Sefer Bereshis. So, Jared, you can't win.
Don't
enter. Even though you like and share and all that, you're not going to win.
Yeah,
and
that would be unfair.
If you do win, we'll just choose someone else.
What's better than a case of free wine, too?
2 cases.
Especially if you buy a case and then get a free case. Then you have wine for a long time to come.
For a long time.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff. So, without further ado, Jared, you want to kick it off with what this week's Parsha is?
So, folks, this week's Parsha is Parshat Noach, and if I can actually just quickly review some stuff from the last Parsha. So, last Parsha, God creates the world. We didn't mention, but God creates, obviously, as you guys know, Adam and Eve, the first humans who we're all descended from. Adam and Eve are put in the Garden of Eden. They slip up. They eat from the tree. They're kicked out, they have kids, life gets a little harder, they start having more kids, and then humans keep on kind of, going their own way, messing up. So finally, along comes a guy named Noah. Noah's a very nice guy, and he is a righteous person, and God tells him to build an ark, because there's going to be a big flood to cleanse the world of all the evil and all the immorality that is going on. So it's a big matzav, and so Noah gets all his kids on the ark, and from there it's history. And this is actually the first parsha where wine is introduced too.
Yep.
When Noah plants a vineyard. So, anyways, what's my segue into this?
All right, so we got Parshas Noach, and what wine will we be featuring along with Parshas Noach? What pairs well with that?
So Parsha Noach pairs very well with Noah Cabernet.
The Noah State Cab. Great choice.
Yes.
I see the connection there.
And I think this is actually made by Noah himself. One of Noah's descendants made this, actually, so it's almost as if he made it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and try some of this historic wine.
Which is from, by the way, Noah Winery is in Beit Shemesh.
Yep.
Right?
Go ahead.
Beit Shemesh.
That's for you.
In the Judean Hills.
It's in the Judean Hills. Right, get that up close.
See, folks, the label. Okay, let's give it a try. So this is a very flavorful and fruity wine. Very youthful. It's got a nice, just ripe fruits, black currant, and got a little bit of like tobacco, hints of leather, which is interesting for
a lot of the fruit up front. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting notes for a wine like this, which almost has kind of like an old world style a little bit, kind of like a Frenchy-ness to it. No.
Well, tobacco and leather are definitely more earthy tones, and for a cab, it's not typical to find that, or it's more common to find that in Bordeaux style wines. Definitely getting a lot of fruit on there. It's a young wine. It's 2016. This is it barely sees any oak. Probably just a few months in the barrel. So really, what's showing through here is a lot of the fruit, like you said, black currants.
Some plums, a little bit of some cherries.
Yeah. So definitely
pleasant tartness to it.
Yeah, young fresh cherries.
And guys, the winery suggests pairing this. This is a food-friendly wine. Pairing it with a T-bone steak, okay, and then tagine of lamb, which tagine is a Persian dish.
Right,
Pretty
or,
sure, which
or
is
a
very
regular
interesting.
rib steak, because T-bone, I'm not sure about that cut, but anyway,
Yeah.
kosher-wise.
Right. This is kosher, by the way.
It's kosher wine, of course.
So very good. This is a good wine that's approachable for anyone. I'd call this an entry-level wine in the best way possible, because this is not
easy
overly
drinking.
complex.
Not,
It's easy drinking.
Easy drinking, a lot of fruit, so if you want to just grab a wine. It's not that high, it doesn't have a lot of acid or tannins or alcohol. So if you're used to drinking wines, you don't like something too dry or something that grips your mouth too much, but you want a dry red wine, this is actually a good option, because it's got, it's got the dryness, but it's not overly dry, because the fruit compensates for that. And it's not high in alcohol. It's probably under 13%.
12.5.
12.5%. And doesn't have high acid, or so it's not going to last a long time. You can't store this wine. It won't improve with age. It's good for the next couple of years, but very easy drinking cab from Israel. Good go-to for if you want something. It's also relatively. It's probably about $12 or so.
Yep, this is about not even. This is I'll say we sell this for about $10.99, folks. Not a bad price at all. And again, you can find a perfectly good bottle of wine at a price, 10 or under, or like whatever. Good wine is wine that people enjoy. So
yep, and this wine's in the mixed case.
And it's in the mixed case.
So if you buy the Parsha wine mixed case, you'll get this wine in there, so you don't miss out on it. And then we'll have the next 10 wines that we're going to feature in the upcoming 10 weeks. All right, Jared. Good pairing for Parshat Noach. What do you have for next week?
So next week, folks, is going to be called Parshat Lech Lecha, and we are going to be featuring the. Where did he go? I came back.
Here he is.
The Shmona.
Oh, this is a new wine.
This is a new one, brand new. We just got it in the last few weeks, right?
Yeah, there's 4. There's a Cab, there's a Merlot, there's a Petit Verdot, and I believe maybe a semi-sweet Cab. There's a 4th wine. I'm pretty sure it's semi-sweet or the semi-dry. 4 wines.
So people have options too. If you're a semi-sweet drinker, get the semi-sweet one.
4 wines, all also these are great value wines. I think it's like 12,
QPR,
13
quality price
bucks,
ratio.
$13 or so.
Both of these,
again, in the mixed case, so we're going to talk about this next week.
There we go.
So Noah's this week, Shemona's next week, and we will explain what the connection is with the Parsha next week. Awesome.
Put this over here for right now. You guys, just another look for the Noah this week's Parsha.
And for those of you who wanna win that case, don't forget to share, like, comment, post, do all that stuff, and
tell your friends.
There's nothing more we'd like to do than give away free wine occasionally.
Yeah.
For the most part, we like to sell it.
Yeah.
So we can continue doing this stuff. All right, Jared. Good stuff. Parsha Noach next week is Lech Lecha. Looking forward to seeing you next week, live from Kosherwine.com. David and Jared wishing you a good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. L'chaim.
L'chaim. When it's over.